Ready, go.
Hey, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the graduation ceremony to honor the class of 2025. Please join me in thanking our Greenway Band for their performance this evening. And orchestra. Well, again, good evening. My name is Ed Barnes. I'm the very proud principal here at Greenway High School, and on behalf of the graduates, faculty, and students, we want to thank you for joining us. As we celebrate this milestone, please help us keep this ceremony one of dignity and memorable for our students and families. This evening, we have many faculty members and officials from Desert Diamond Arena throughout the facility. At any time during the ceremony, if you need assistance, please seek one of these individuals out. At this time, tradition dictates that we stand as we bring in the graduates. So would you please stand for me at this time? Under the direction of Mr. Michael May, the Greenway High School Band and Orchestra will perform Pomp and Circumstance as we bring in and present to you the graduating class of 2025. Thank you. You may be seated. Welcome, graduates. At this time, I would like to introduce a member of the Greenway High School Distinguished NJROTC Unit, Cadet Lieutenant Commander Avi Bertel.
Good morning. I am Cadet Lieutenant Commander Avi Bertel, the commanding officer of the Distinguished NJROTC Unit here at Greenway. Let me be the first of many to welcome all of you families and friends here tonight and to congratulate the students of Greenway High School's graduating class of 2025. Before we begin, I would ask that you please stand and remove your hats for the presentation of the colors under the direction of Cadet Lieutenant Commander Alicia Martinez Montes. Joining her are Cadet Lieutenant Darlene Hara, Cadet Lieutenant Junior Grade Cody Plummer, and Cadet Master Chief Jesus Molinares. Please remain standing for the singing of the national anthem performed by the Greenway Vocal Ensemble.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the whole of the
Thank you. You may be seated.
Thank you, Cadet Lieutenant Commander Bertel, members of the Greenway NJROTC program and vocal ensemble. Please join me in a round of applause recognizing the talents of these groups. This evening, we are joined by two guests from our district office and governing board. First, I'd like to introduce Mrs. Natalie Fiedmark. Mrs. Fiedmark is a lifelong member of the Glendale Union High School District community. She's a graduate of Thunderbird High School, and she and her husband have 4 children, all who attend Thunderbird. Ms. Fiedmark is a great supporter of all 9 schools in the district and has been a member of our governing board since 2023. Welcome. Also, I'd like to introduce our superintendent of the Glendale Union High School District, Mr. Brian Capistran. Superintendent Capistran has been serving our district for 30 years. Please join me in recognizing his dedication to Greenway and all 9 campuses of the Glendale Union High School District. We are honored to have both of these individuals joining us this evening. Please, one more time, welcoming them to our graduation. I would like to take a moment to introduce you to students who are joining us on stage this evening. Please stand when I call your name. Miss Delaney Bauer. Zaid Moabi. Miss Casey Tran. And Mr. Justin Lee. These 4 students have taken over 73 hour honors and AP courses during their time here at Greenway. and of a combined GPA average of 5.01. They are an outstanding representation of this senior class, which is why they have been named academically our top 1%. Please join me in congratulating them on their hard work throughout their high school career. This evening, we are also joined by Greenway High School Student Body President, Miss Ansley Dunsbar, and the 2025 Senior Class President, Mr. Boston Gatsby. We'll talk more about their leadership a little bit later, but thank you. You may all be seated. At this time, I would also like to recognize those students who fall within the top 10% of this senior class. In your program, we've added a legend identifying those students who academically fall within the top 10% of the senior class. Additionally, you'll notice a number of seniors walking across stage this evening wearing medals and honor cords. Those wearing honor cords are to be recognized for their dedication and time spent with a Greenway program such as NHS, Stuco, DECA, ROTC, and so on. You will also notice that some of our students are walking across the stage this evening wearing an ACT medallion. ACT medallions were awarded to those seniors who, as a junior, took the national ACT test and scored a composite score of 21 or higher, which is significantly higher than the state average and the state expectation. Please join me in a round of applause acknowledging these accomplishments. This brings us to our first student speaker this evening. Would you please join me in welcoming Miss Delaney Bauer?
Hello, class of 2025. It is such an honor to have the ability to speak as one of your valedictorians. After 4 years of dedication, commitment, and perseverance, I come before you as a huge embarrassment, something you'll find we all can relate to. Now, this statement is not as self-deprecating as you might think, since it's been a few years since I've become friends with embarrassment. Before this, our relationship was another story. When I began at Greenway, embarrassment wasn't just a one-time instance of having something stuck in my teeth or toilet paper attached to my shoe. It was a daily emotion. I cringed with every step I took and word I spoke. And when your existence becomes humiliating, you stop existing, which is exactly what I did. I would pretend to be sick on days where I knew I'd have to present in front of the class. I would beg my parents to let me stay home whenever we attended social events. I would have done anything just because I couldn't fathom the idea that I, as a human being, exist. It took me too long to realize that living wasn't supposed to make me miserable. So instead of hiding from embarrassment, I embraced it. Attending Greenway and partaking in programs such as Demon Drama, I learned to be okay with embarrassment, and I began to truly live again. This is what I want you to take away from me. Embrace your embarrassment. You cannot expect to live a fulfilling life if every decision you make is dictated by how other people perceive you. Make those mistakes. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Learn to laugh at yourself. Understand that you are embarrassing, but so is everyone else. To wake up every day is to face rejection. To make mistakes is to live. To be cringe is to be free. To be embarrassing is to be human. And being human is the best thing you can be. Congratulations once again, class of 2025. Here's to embracing the rest of our very embarrassing lives. Thank you. And now, I would like to introduce our next speaker, Zaid Moabi.
When I first arrived at Greenway, I looked a little different. I talked a little different, walked a little different, thought a little different, and I think I can speak for the rest of our class in saying we all came out a little different from where we started. Or, what would probably be more accurate to say, a lot different. As time's gone on, I've made it my mission to become closer and closer to my true, authentic identity. And that just wouldn't have been possible without the experiences and friends I made in high school. Especially this past year, those friends and my time with them have helped me become the me I never even knew possible. For all those who encouraged me, you know who you are, and I hope you know how grateful I am for everything you've done for me. This is far from a perfect world. Life gets messy, and the only way I could have made it this far was with the support of the people closest to me. When I had to balance AP and ACT testing with personal health needs, my amazing dad, stepmom, friends, and teachers gave me the resolve I needed to persevere through any obstacle I faced. Now that I'm leaving Greenway, I'm glad for all the ways I've changed these past 4 years. I walked in as a confused kid, and now I'm walking out a slightly older, slightly less confused kid. But this time growing, changing, and learning has made all the difference. I hope and believe the same is true for all of you who made the journey alongside of me. Thank you to everyone who's a part of my high school experience. I wish you all the best of luck in being whoever you want to be. I know I'm ready. Thank you. Next, I would like to introduce you to Casey Tran.
Change is hard. A quote from the novel Shangguan Shifu by MXTX states, "There's no banquet in this world that doesn't come to an end." All things must come to an end, whether you like it or not, and in this case, now is the end of our high school career. Although many have expressed their grief and worries about it, it's important to celebrate all the hard work we have overcome in order to graduate. Think back to appreciate our rich moments, memories, achievements, and failures we've experienced at Greenway High School. I am grateful for all my close friends, for the amazing moments we spent together, to my family who worked hard and helped me become the person I am today, and to the teachers and faculty at Greenway that have encouraged me to further push myself and elevate my learning experience. I would like to recognize someone who unfortunately couldn't be here today. To my grandma, who had looked over me while I was growing up and supported me at my lowest. Thank you for showing me care and teaching me how to persevere. Congratulations to the class of 2025 for making it this far, overcoming hardships and enduring struggles for all the amazing moments we've created together at Greenway. As I stand on this stage, my body shaking and heartbeat racing, we must move on to the next stage of our lives. And so by heaven, no paths are bound, so goodbye to everyone I won't see again. Thank you. This brings us to our next speaker, Mr. Justin Lee.
Hello everyone, graduates, faculty, friends, and family. For my fellow graduates, I would have put on Subway Surfers or a Minecraft parkour video on the big screen back here, if there was one, with the seemingly endless speeches tonight. But if I could have your attention for another minute or so, that would be amazing. To put it simply, we made it. From logging into online class sessions during COVID while being comfy in pajamas, to attending high school for the first time while wearing face masks and wondering, what building is my next class going to be in? To building new relationships while slowly fitting in our sophomore year, to complaining that we felt like we only got senioritis our junior year, to now joining together one last time while wondering, will I even see any of these people here again? Graduates, I'm so glad that we've experienced everything together from then to now. Take a moment to look around you, graduates. These same people might have been with you from the very start, or they could have only just made their way into your life. Be excited that every decision you made has led you to this special moment in your life, just like everyone else. We will all soon go our separate ways and hopefully become the person that our little self once told us to be. Lastly, my fellow graduates, tell Greenway goodbye because we are signing off as the class of 2025. Sorry. Thank you. At this time, I would like to introduce Mr. J.J. Rafferty and the members of the Greenway Vocal Ensemble and Concert Choir for their rendition of Remember Me.
Thank you, Mr. Rafferty and members of our choir. Please, a round of applause for their talent and beautiful rendition. You know, leadership is critical in the success of any organization, and a high school campus is no different. Student leadership is what helps us as a Greenway campus maintain school culture, establishes opportunities for all of our students to get engaged, and with that builds memories that students carry for a lifetime. Our next two speakers should be commended on their leadership and passion for Greenway High School. Their commitment and enthusiasm for Greenway is a true reflection of the many great things we have seen from the class of 2025. It is my pleasure to introduce the first of these two amazing students. Please join me in welcoming our student body president, Ms. Ainsley Dunbar.
Hello, family, friends, and fellow graduates. My name is Ainsley Dunbar, and I'm addressing you all for the last time as your student body president. Today isn't just the end of high school. It's the beginning of everything else. We've grown up together, some since elementary school, others more recently. We've all shared something unforgettable, being a part of the Greenway class of 2025. We will remember the big milestones and the little things, such as skipping first hour, calling in sick, and even walking the halls on our last day. These are the memories that tie us together even as we go our separate ways. Also, to my mom and my dad, thank you for always being in my corner. I wouldn't have been able to do it without you. And to my grandma, who passed away in 2022, I carry your love with me, even if you're not around to see. As we close today, I have some advice for you all. Don't be afraid of change, take risks, and never dim your light for anyone. Congratulations to you all. We did it. Thank you. And now I'd like to introduce our senior class president, Mr. Boston Gadsby.
How we doing, Greenway? All right. Thank you, Ainsley, and good evening, everyone. Principal Barnes, esteemed faculty and staff, proud parents and families, and my fellow graduates of the Greenway High School class of 2025. It is an honor to stand before you today as we celebrate not just the end of our high school journey, but the beginning of everything that comes next. As our time at Greenway High School comes to an end, I'm filled with gratitude. The memories, friendships, and lessons we've shared have shaped who I am as a person today. We've laughed, struggled, grown, and now we celebrate what comes next. As this chapter closes, a new one begins. Let's carry the strength of Greenway, and let's carry the strength and spirit of Greenway with us always. Thank you to every teacher, classmate, and moment that made these years unforgettable. I'm proud of what we've all accomplished and excited for all that is ahead. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank my dad, my siblings, the rest of my family, and most importantly, my mom. Without your guidance and wisdom, I wouldn't be the man I am today. Thank you. Before I close, I kindly ask Mr. Barnes to join me up at the podium. I have the privilege of presenting you with the 2025 senior class gift. As a symbol of our time here in the city that shaped us, we're leaving behind a mural painting of the Phoenix skyline, installed right in the cafeteria. It is a reminder of where we've come from, how far we've grown, and the bright horizons ahead, not just for us, but for every student who walks these halls after us. Thank you, Mr. Barnes. As my speech comes to an end, I want every single one of you to soak in this moment. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and say to yourself, I made it. Thank you for everything, Greenway. And remember, excellence runs green and gold. Can you believe it? I have one more page. As your senior class president and fellow student at Greenway High School, I have one final request. Today we are all preparing to accomplish a great feat, graduating high school. This is a big moment for all of us, so let's be courteous. When names are being read aloud, I ask that students, friends, and family refrain from whistling or yelling. Let's stay respectful, making sure that everyone can hear their students' names being called and cherish their special moment. With that being said, thank you and congratulations to the class of 2025. And one last line. Once again, I'd like to introduce our esteemed principal, Ed Barnes.
Thank you, Boston. And all of our 6 student speakers, would you please join me in a round of applause recognizing these 6 individuals? At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce our next speaker. As I mentioned earlier, Mrs. Natalie Wiedmark has a long history with the Glendale Union High School District. She's a graduate of Thunderbird High School, who then continued her education at Westmount College in California, only to return to the Thunderbird community, where she and her husband have 4 children, all who have attended Thunderbird. Board member Wiedmark has been an active member in the North Phoenix community, serving in the North Mountain Business Alliance, National Charity League of Moon Valley, North Valley Chapter of Boys Team Charity, Trinity Bible Church's Children's Ministry, Young Life, and involved with many parent organizations at her neighborhood schools. She and her husband are part of a family-owned underground construction business, and she has been a member of our governing board since 2023. Please join me again in welcoming board member Natalie Wiedmark.
Good evening, Greenway graduates, family, teachers, and many friends. For our members here of the class of 2025, yesterday you were students, today you are graduates, and tomorrow you will be embarking on your next adventure. There is an unattributed quote that states, "The two most important days of your life are the day you were born and the day you figure out why." As you set out to figure out your why, I have a couple of suggestions for you. First, live in real life. There are huge pressures to increasingly live in a virtual world. This virtual world, whether it be social media, gaming platforms, technology like AI, these all can be very helpful resources to accomplish goals. However, it should not and cannot replace real people and real life events. The people who came to support you today, they're sitting up here, they were sitting next to you. They are your people in real life. Some of these relationships may change as you enter the next chapter of your life, but as you go there, find real life connection points and forge new relationships. Second, try something new, even when you don't know what the outcome might be. Tomorrow you might be stepping out into the workforce, or maybe you have plans to continue your education in college, or you might have a skill or a passion that's going to send you into a trade to be able to get education and skills to be able to flourish there. In each of your next steps, try something hard and something new. In each of your tomorrows, push yourself. Something that was challenging to you when you were a freshman, think back to freshman you, that might have been challenging, today would seem very, very easy. Likewise, as you start your next step and your next journey, you're going to be able to conquer things soon enough that you once thought were impossible. Today is the tomorrow that you and your family members have been looking forward to for many years. And as a member of the Glendale Union High School District Governing Board, it is my honor to congratulate you on graduating from Greenway High School. I and the entire GUHSD Governing Board have the brightest hope for your tomorrow. And at this time, I would like to ask Mr. Barnes to join me at the podium.
Board Member Viedmark, it is my pleasure to certify that these students have met the requirements for graduation as set forth by the state of Arizona and the Glendale Union High School District. I respectfully request that you accept these graduates and that you and Superintendent Capistrand confirm diplomas upon them.
And this is the most exciting part. As a member of the governing board of the Glendale Union High School District, and by the authority vested in me by the Constitution and laws in the state of Arizona, I accept and confirm that the Greenway High School class of 2025 has met the graduation requirements established by the Glendale Union High School District Governing Board. Mr. Barnes, please present the graduates to receive their diplomas.
You know, before we present the graduates with their diplomas, if you would please indulge me for a few minutes. Ms. Frias, would you join me at the podium quickly, please? So, Mrs. Frias and I have been serving the Greenway community, staff, students, and parents for over 10 years. This is our last graduation with Greenway High School. So we are honored and have the esteemed privilege of recognizing this graduating class as our last. You guys, we truly appreciate not only what students have done, but parents and our staff for creating such an amazing graduating class. I'm gonna try to do this. I'm not very tech savvy, but we're gonna take a selfie with our graduating class. I'm gonna have you flip around. Dave, let's see if I can do this. Face that way. Okay. All right. Everybody say cheese. Okay. Yep. Okay, as we get you guys ready for your diplomas, I do want to just echo a few of the key pieces that you heard from our top 1%ers. You know, as Delaney said, man, soak in and embrace your life. Even the embarrassing moments. There's going to be a lot of them. We do them every day at school, but we embrace those. As Zaid and Casey both said, they spoke of change for you guys. Celebrate it, honor it. Change is something you deal with every day. Yes, everything we do comes to an end, but what you learn in the process is most important. You came here 4 years ago as a different individual that you are leaving today. A better individual than we saw you 4 years ago. And Justin summed it up perfectly. You guys did this together. You started with COVID, learning how to navigate campus for the first time, and then coming out today a better, stronger person. So congratulations, and thank you for everything you've done for Greenway High School. All right, here we go. Mrs. Lang and Mr. Jarrell. You guys go on down. Will you please go straight down? Please direct the first row of the graduating class of 2025 to rise and prepare to receive their diplomas.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to just, or you're just going to stand here and I hand you the card? Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Well, the kid's going to come over here. Thank you. I'll just.
Ainsley Ray Dunbar.
Delaney Rose Bauer.
Boston Christopher Gadsby.
Zaid Alexander Morabi.
Katie Ray Baker.
Casey Wynn Tran.
Alainam Samantha Barraza.
Justin Wynn Lee.
Sophia Rose Bennett.
Avi Talon Bertel.
Ruthann Opal Wostowski.
Adrian Matthew Mendoza.
Joshua Patrick Crenshaw.
Chloe M. Bowdish.
Jocelyn Garcia.
Blake Addison Hornbaker.
Guinevere Jane Grass.
Jalen Isaiah Thomas Haywood.
Larissa Haddock.
Nathan Robert Grimm.
Serenity Marie Lane.
Travius Malachi Baines.
Celeste Yuleta Lerma.
Daniel Gonzalez.
Trenton James McGillen.
Edward Lorenzo Castro.
Demaria Dupree Dolores Oakley.
Waylon Jonovan Gilsdorf.
Sarah Dayanara Mora.
Gavin Lou James May.
Miley Dawn Ludwig.
Damian Joseph Grimsley.
Logan Lee Martinez.
Angel Gonzalez.
Vivian Marie Ferris Cloft.
Lacey Christine Kachanik.
Jordan Jade Masters.
Silas Canfield Johnson.
Mariah Elizabeth Price.
Michael Donamar Cotter.
Riley Marie Rafferty.
Cecia Chloe Castro.
Aiden Tahoni Talker.
Boriana Ivanova Ignatova.
Leslie Beatrice Ventura Lima.
Ava Alicia Heckel.
Angel Felipe Sera Morales.
Alana Jade Hoxie.
Ralph Begovic.
Lariah Blessing Figueroa.
Brianna Elena Mead.
Katie Jane Madrill.
Michael Paulos Haley.
Maya Marie Estrada.
Trinity Rochelle Warren.
Shailene Harmony Finch.
Jasana Ajare Porter Cooper.
Jaquan Jackson.
Sandra Eileen Schlobaum Sylvia.
Dylan Ray Archuleta.
Adriana Itzel Sandoval.
Davina Alize Gallegos Martinez.
Carly Lynn Runyon.
Nomi Batres Ramirez.
Zen Swan.
Aaron Charlie Holmes.
Emery Lee Thomas Hickman.
Jovan Joseph Anzaldua Keck.
Grayson Victor Thorpe.
Maxwell Adams Dunk.
David Andrew Van Devender.
Cyrus Von Hilding.
Fabian Jr. Orozco.
Mekan Hussein.
Madison Lisa Michelle Togg.
Shayla Meredy Matul Gramaho.
Camden Cole Lamond.
Brianna Colorado.
Dante Vega.
Emily Garnica Hernandez.
Gerald Schaefer.
Judah Michael Semler.
Kimberly Jennifer Sanchez.
Lincoln Parker Dyer.
Christopher Lerma.
Jace Michael Dilbeck.
Caitlin Virginia Sherrick.
Arath Jose Alatorre.
Sari Zacharias Velasquez.
Marcus Andrew Drain.
Nathaline Ann Yazzie.
Roslyn Ann Drain.
Anubis D'Angelo Ruiz Velasquez.
Aiden Riley Cole.
Johan Ortigoza Salvano.
Carmela May Detlauf.
Gabriel Mateo Santillan.
Robert Earl Lambert.
Vincenzo Giuseppe Enrico Raccanelli.
Nicholas Baldemar Anzadua.
Uriel Junior Lopez Alvarado.
Tyjay Markel Finley.
Brooke Elizabeth Subers.
Jordan Miguel Espinoza.
Nam Yut Jung.
Lauren Amanda Baron.
Noel Samir.
Joseph Miraz Ramirez.
Remington Mauser Steyer Renali Reardon.
Noah Chan.
Kyron Titus Still.
Saul Marmoleo Lopez.
Abram Isaiah Salazar.
Amar Alejandro Gutierrez.
Logan Sun Ung.
Carlos Efrain Diaz.
Malachi Elijah Isaiah Torres.
Madison Marie Anzivino.
Dylan Ryan Lorzell.
Sophia Renee Johnson Perez.
Dominic Francis Valencia.
Sela Bryn Brunzick.
Sebastian Tate Pacheco.
Deanna Denise de las Cuevas Fodon.
Sophia Grace Riley.
Danica Yuliana Curiel.
Benjamin Ryan Tatum.
Savannah Lynn Holly.
Michael Jones Oching.
Mia Hera.
Mia Jolette Lopez.
Clinton Wynn.
Leah Michelle Williams.
Izel Martinez Zaragoza.
Nova Witt.
April Ray Marquez.
Hal Lewis.
Yassine Fadil.
Michael Lenahan.
Aldine Hattick.
Caitlin Lan Vu.
Andy Botick.
Charlie Marie Ramirez.
Carson James Lavenda.
Natalie Rebecca Lujan.
Tyler Allen McNally. You okay?
Nevaeh Rebecca Elaine Rocha.
Trevor Thomas Meyer.
Mia Rose Stewart.
Carson Michael Gum.
Emily Valeria Lucio.
Hunter Dallas Dowdy.
Jonathan Gidalti Vasquez Gonzalez.
David Lance Alley.
Bruno Alessandro Swin.
Matthew Scott Eppard.
Sebastian Eduardo Vera.
Anthony Delgado.
Daniel Perez.
Luis Caleb Juarez Avila.
Kareem Angel Ramirez Viela.
Gabriela Jabalera Beltran.
Giovanni Torres Magallon.
Katia Anjul Moli.
Ruben Adrian Torres Guadarrama.
Jenna Isam Ibrahim.
Dylan Wilson.
Miami Brielle Blake.
Anthony La Fenn.
Alan Floyd Mendoza.
Kyla Kiara Renee Reed.
Carter Ian Atwater.
Aubrey Maria Rivera.
Marietna Gisette Avila Royo.
Cindy Belen Lopez Martinez.
Matthew Alexander Calderon.
Callie Joy Willman.
Abraham Sala Alramahi.
Alessandra Young Miller.
Isaiah Simon Mendoza.
Carlos Adrian Toscano Perez.
Brian Lewis McBride.
Christian Brody Shetler.
Sean Robert Vogel.
Talon Alexander Pendarvis.
Breck Elliott Hamilton.
Gage Scott Marine Reinhardt.
Tristan Alexandria Fedorian.
Caden Patrick Lord.
Jasmine Marie Maddow.
Ethan Alexander Suriano.
Julie Lynn Bias.
Nathan Andrew Rodriguez.
Alexavier Martinez.
Brandon Ray Albert Telena.
Frank Miles Horlacker.
Angel Luviano Gonzalez.
Jesus Adrian Javier.
Caden Terrell Walker.
Tabian Andrew Bailey.
Antonio Vargas.
Jaden Robert Eastwood.
Felicia Gwendolyn Pickett.
Taylor May Patricia Borup.
Phoenix Ava Jojo Winter.
Savannah Lynn Callahan.
Lily Kate Osteen.
Dwayne Jacquez Chambers.
Marlene Zazueta Ordonez.
Christian Julian Mirza.
Audrina Viviana Peralta.
Anthony Xavier Baron.
Alexandra Vasquez Soltero.
Nadia Marie Marquez.
Valeria Sanchez Flores.
Sarah Kathleen Howard.
Iveria Janet Sainz Gutierrez.
Desiree Marie Jane Bennett.
Jocelyn Tercias Vasquez Sanchez.
Matthew Fisher.
Alexander Gerardo Soto Peña.
Carlos Hernandez.
Camila Olmedo.
Bailey Grace Nichols.
Arshad Rukman Razak.
Peyton Edward DePremio.
Juliana Paige Stecker.
Caleb Joshua Hyatt.
Isabel Monday Thompson.
Addison Forrest Hanish.
Anya Paige Simon.
Neve Sophie Alvey.
Enoch Andrew Wall.
Fabian Briseño.
Isaiah Matthew Scoggins.
Jesse Bruce Miller.
Colin Fakin Parrish.
Lance Brent Miller.
Shania Ramona Renee Lowry.
Marzel Santes Jones.
Justin Lawrence Oliver.
Damian Aurelio Alvarez.
Janae Rianne Smith.
Zainab Kadim Altahi.
Damian Mendoza Ramirez.
Madeline Ann Jones.
Ricardo Anthony Valdez.
Alicia Marie Abraham.
Jaslyn Rayleigh Blanco.
Michael Anthony Castro.
Mackenzie Rose Riley.
Abril Florix.
Caitlin Ann Bennett.
Yvette Rodriguez.
Eliana Elena Pena.
Ava Melissa Aranda.
Jasmine Alexa Cordero.
Espen Earl Zink.
Cadence Ray Crawford.
Nylena Michelle Jones.
Tatum Elizabeth Peterson.
Janessa Summer Benali. Belize Victoria Milner.
Well, they are a rambunctious group. One more round of applause for our graduates, please. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we begin the recessional, the graduates will be escorted off of the floor to receive their diplomas. You can meet your graduate back out in front of the arena where you entered, but more towards the east. As soon as they get their diplomas, they're heading right out. We ask that as graduates leave, you as parents and guests exit back up to the concourse and back out of the building the way that you came in. Desert Diamond Arena asks that you please remain off of the floor as well. Graduates, now for the moment you've all been waiting for. Will you all please stand for me? All right, here we go. Move that tassel from the right to the left. Move your tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations, you are a graduate of Greenway High School.